Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain about how to install the Money Manager application in the Android devices and explain about the different settings what Android device have right now. Go to the Play Store and go to the search option and search for Money Manager EX and click install. Installation completed. Click open to open the Money Manager application, and the starting screen explains about the what are the accounts available, transaction related stuffs, and the currencies and the financial overview. Click close of this, and in the general tab opens by default. Here you can select the different application language and the theme and the default status and default payee. This all I will explain a little bit later. And click go back button. And in the main screen, since we do not have any Money Manager DB connected to this instance, it is asking us to create the database or open the database. When you click create database, you can create the new database where you want to start from the scratch in the Android devices, or if you have Money Manager DB used for the desktop application and you want to use the same DB, then click open database, and at the same time you need to have the DB stored in the one of the cloud services. So here I'm going to use option as a open database, and go to your cloud storage and locate wherever you have the DB stored. And MMX demo DB YouTube, this was the DB we used in the desktop video, Money Manager desktop related video, which is available in the background of my screen. And I'm going to select and click OK to the optional password screen. The moment you click open, it will download the DB and store it in the local. Later we have the synchronize option to synchronize to your cloud services. All the accounts we have configured in the desktop application, the same accounts are available over here. And today I'm going to explain about what are the different settings available over here. And if you click open database, you will see the database whatever we have currently open. If you want to open the different database, you can use the other option, or if you want to create the new database for the Android device, you can hit the create new database button. And we have the synchronize option for syncing the current DB sets to your cloud services. And if you expand the entities, you have accounts, categories, currencies, pays, and tags and label, where if you, for example, if you want to add a new tag or new payee, you can click respective options over here, then add these entities. This adding is a straightforward, which is very similar to the desktop application. And all this scheduled transaction, if you want to look at, you can click this schedule transaction. Whatever the scheduled transaction you have added in the desktop application, those all will be available. This scheduled transaction we saw in the desktop application part 4 video. And if you want to click add, you can add them, or if you want to edit them, you can just click and you will have an option to edit. Click edit and make a changes and click tick to save them. And other options, you have a budget, search, and the built-in reports and the general reports. So budget, I will take a separate video, and search and the reports also I will take separate video. We will explore more on the settings tab today. Click settings. You have different set of settings. Click general. This is the screen which popped up when we download and started the Money Manager application for the first time. Under the application language, I have selected as a default. You have different other languages available. If you find that you don't have any specific languages which you are looking for, then comment me on this video. I will ensure that these new languages are added in the next release. So I'm going to use default language, which is English. Cancel it. And in the theme, you have a material light theme, material dark theme. Whatever theme you like, you can use them. When I select the material dark, it will change to dark. And whenever you add a new transaction, what will be the default status for the new transaction? Right now I have selected as by default it is selected as a none. If you want to consider them as a follow-up, you can select as a follow-up. Whatever the new transaction you will add, it will keep the default status as a follow-up. You can select the default payee. If you keep it as a none, for the new transaction there is no default payee will be selected. If you keep it as a last, then whatever the last transaction you have created, that payee will be selected as a default for the new transaction. And if you like to send the anonymous usage data to the development team, you can enable this option. And if you don't like, then you can deselect this option. That's all about the general tab. Let's go back and look at per database tab. In per database tab, you can change the database related information, users, currency, what is the default account, what is the format, and the fiscal year starts and other things. And you have an option to select the attachment folder. I will going to record separate video for explaining about the attachment workflow in this money manager application. And click go back. And another one, you have a look and feel options. In the look and feel, if you want to view only the open accounts in the main screen, you can select this option. If you deselect, even if you have any accounts which is in closed status, those will be available. So I feel that to show only the open accounts. And if you have selected some of the accounts are the favorite accounts and you want to see only the favorite accounts, you can select them. Otherwise it will show all the accounts irrespective of whether it's marked as a favorite or not. And show transaction for last 7 days. By default, whenever you open any accounts, the list of transaction will be listed. So those transaction you want to show for only last 7 days, or how many days, those all options you can select over here. So if you click, you have different options here. And if you like to see all the transaction, you can click all time. Or if you like to see last 6 months, you can select the 6-month options. So right now I'm going to select as all time. And there are options here, show the balance for each transaction. Whenever you have a transaction in the account screen, it will show the balance for each transaction level. We have some status called reconcile right in the status drop down. If you want to show the reconcile for each and every entry, you can select this particular option. So I'm keeping both option as deselected right now. And if you feel that this application font is very small, and you can change the font size, and also you want to change the font also, you can change it. So by default, the default font is selected. Let's say I want to use the Roboto medium. I will select the medium one. And if you want font size to be also medium, I will select the medium. Once you select and go back, application will get refreshed with the different font size over here based on the whatever selection you made. And if you go to the any account here, what you will have the list of last 6 month data will be provided over here. And if you want to change that time period, you can click this calendar icon. The same option will be available. Now it's for I think I have selected for the all time. If I select only for today, it will show only the transaction created today. And you can make changes, this kind of changes in when you are viewing any of the account. And here you will have account edit screen. If you want to edit the accounts, you can edit them. And also if you want to mark this account as a favorite account, you can mark it. This account I have already marked as a favorite, that's why that star is glowing over here. And if you look at the green the tick mark over here, it shows the list of different status of transaction. So if you select, if you want to view only the not reconcile, only the selected status related transaction will be visible over here. And let's go back and we'll look at the additional options in the settings page. And the another one, the behavior settings. If you go to the behavior settings, it has the different option, how we need to proceed with the schedule transaction, and what are the different notification, how the notification time should be, at what time the notification should be thrown out to the user, and how the filters need to be selected whenever you are searching for the accounts or pay or other records. You have those options also. And these all are the some options for the how we are going to search for the content or text contents, or it's beginning with this, mainly for the pay and categories and currency related option. And we have another option for the processing bank transaction SMS. So I will have a separate video to explain how this option will help us to create the transaction automatically whenever we get the transaction SMS from the different banks. And the other option, auto populate the transaction number. Every time when you create new transaction, you want to auto populate the transaction number. If you want to auto populate, you can select option, or if you want to manually enter the transaction number, you can deselect this option. And there are options for the investment and budget. I'm not going to explain right now. We will have a separate video for this. And if you look at the security related one, if you want to protect your Android application with the password, you can activate the passcode. And also you have a fingerprint option, whether you want to utilize the fingerprint or not. If you don't want to utilize the fingerprint, you can disable. Or if you want to utilize the fingerprint, you need to activate the password procedure first, then the next login onwards. If you enable the fingerprint access will be available. I'm happy to share that this particular fingerprint authentication implementation is done by myself. Also same way, if you look at the behavior screen, both the processing bank transaction SMS and the SMS transaction status notification, these two options was added by myself. And another one, we have database. In the database, you will see where is the current path this particular DB is stored in the local device, and what is the remote device. And you can see the database versions and how much recent files we have. If you want to export the database, you can do. Also, if you want to check the DB integrity or DB schema, you can use these options. And if you have some duplicate records, if you want to fix those records, you can use the fix duplicate record options over here. And if you go to info screen, you will see the version number here. Version number is 5.2.3, but already 5.2.4 is available. If you like this video, please click the like button. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the continuous videos on this topic. Also share with your friends and families. Thank you so much.